Woman of Steel by Tommy G. Peddling and pushing a philosophy so cruel and so mean. The woman of steel had a heart that was real keen. Keen to steal milk from hungry toddlers freezing in coats. Keen to send poverty conscripted teenage soldiers to watery graves in fleeing rickety boats. The woman of steel was always happy to harm, kill and maim, so eagerly anxious to manufacture blinkered, consensual, national acclaim. Where icy cold heart and not even a hell-bearing fire could melt, she set about destroying so much of a beautiful northern pride belt. With gnarly cold hands that only the devil could warm, her evil plans began to form and to swarm. Fire my fire with venomous glee, kill these terrified kids that'll be the making of me. Fire my fire, feel my scorched fiery breath. Send these sacrificial hardy children to an icy cold breath grasping death. The woman laid waste to so much that was good in our lands, destroyed so many communities and destroyed many bands. She was possessed of a fiery hell furnace with the hottest of holes. But when the hole is so nasty that even the devil pulls out, surely you know who the she-devil is. I'm still at such pain, still talking about. I choose not to even once utter her foulness of name. I dare not and will not, nor whisper nor shout. But I'm sure you know the cruelest of creatures this poem is about. If you know who this poem is so deeply dedicated to, what does it say about her legacies? And what does it now say about you? So much misery delivered by her grim reaper's hand, so much greed and corruption born from her brand. Her greatest achievement, a new labour night. Everyone required to take one step to the right. With heavy heart that was sad but swiftly became deaf, I immediately took one more step to the left. But the woman of steel still wasn't yet done. She still had to suckle a new boy, a new elderly son. The son eagerly followed her ruthless, cruel, greedy path, and later set fire to a whole country with keen, fiery wrath. She was always and always forever lying and stealing, nursing her other little pup into corporate arms dealing. Romancing a man and a hero so far away, she romanced the idea of more war as though it was just play. She ravaged the communities, the unions and poor, then declared no such thing as a society no more. She sat back with such fulfillment, that job so well done. Salivating, painful tensions left burning between father and son. Her poisonous intentions slayed shipyards, factories and pits, left communities and families devastated and tattered in bits. Using blowing police, the army and more. These sad, starving puppets ensured bodies left broken, heads cracked, battered souls withered and sore. She darkened the soul of so poor many, left damaged, not few, like black military boot polish rubbed into brown virgin suede shoe. Bereft of a skerrick of dignity or humanity, she enabled another obscene, sick, twisted fix, conspiring, collaborating with media, plod to judiciary, and duck in the field. It took their families and their people 29 years of torture and anguish to commence any resemblance of justice for a forlorn 96. Those millions of lives all ruined, all shudder her name. Those millions of lives ruined were never the same. Some say this woman did only good for the land, with a nation so divided that depended on which devious hand. That one was either so cursed or so blessed to be touched by a deathly hand so greedily obsessed, siphoning more power and fortune to the already rich. It's so easy to see why this woman is still referred to as a conniving, kleptocrat, criminal bitch and a witch. If you're easily able to identify this woman and see, surely you can understand how she was a torturous nightmare for millions like me. In life, she caused so much misery and pain, caused so many communities never to be the same ever again. In death, she still managed to steal much from below and to save. Her legacies and policies I would happily place in her grave.